You know, biology is a subject that most people judge by its cover. They take one look at it and they throw it right out the window. But biology is much more than just dissecting things and becoming a scientist. There are countless jobs that you may not have even guessed that use biology. And so, in the next 10 minutes, I'm going to show you all the boundless possibilities and opportunities that biology can do for you. Biology can also be a very hands-on subject. Those who learn visually can really appreciate the way it's taught, since after listening to a lecture, you then get to learn through hands-on experiments. Biology also can't just be condensed into a single subject. There are numerous aspects involved, such as field biology, marine biology, microbiology, and biotechnology. But for right now, let's just stick with classic biology.
I teach the first half of our general biology course here at Moorpark College, which we call Biology 2A. So one of the first things the students learn is how to approach the study of science. Following that, they're going to learn basic topics that are going to provide them with a strong foundation as they go on to take more advanced topics like microbiology or physiology or cell biology or molecular genetics. So there are a variety of different paths that you can take as a biology major, a lot of very exciting opportunities available to you.
Microbiology isn't just looking into microscopes and seeing stuff that you really wish you didn't know about. Believe me, you really don't. But without microbiology, antibiotics and medicines we use to treat illnesses probably wouldn't exist. Millions more would die every year of the flu, pneumonia, and other life-threatening illnesses if it weren't for microbiologists. Try that one on for size.
In microbiology, we're training a lot of students that are going to be heading into pharmacy, nursing, some of those kind of programs. And so we're going to be focusing on learning about the tiny, tiny world of the microbes, about bacteria, viruses. How is a bacteria different than a virus? They're going to understand how these microbes work, how they cause disease, how they are normally part of our everyday world, and most organisms are not hazardous. So our students need to know how to use that. And by having the experience of that, then hopefully it opens up some extra jobs or careers or gives them an edge when they go into a four-year school, graduate schools, or whatever, that they have actually done these procedures.
While microbiology deals with the design and processing aspects, biotechnology delves deeper into the actual production.
This class is about learning hands-on skills that you can use if you get a job in biotech companies like Amgen or Baxter, and you can apply your skills over there in manufacturing or research and development to help make medicines against cancer, diabetes, or other life-threatening diseases. There was this time when I met one lady and I was trying to tell her about the company I worked for, that is Amgen. And she said, I don't need to tell her about Amgen because she knows all about Amgen. She told me she was a breast cancer survivor and our product saved her life. And it really makes you feel good to work in a field where you are producing products that are saving people's lives.
Nurses, dentists, and even physical therapists all have to study biology in order to earn their degrees. Anatomy focuses on the different parts that compose our bodies. And while most people wouldn't think that anatomy and biology are linked, before we can study another creature, we first have to understand ourselves.
Human anatomy deals with the structure, the physical structure of the human organism. I teach it from a functional standpoint in that I teach what the parts of the body are, but also how they work together to support the body as a whole. And in lab, the students will dissect cats and observe human cadavers, some diagrams, microscope slides, models.
Human physiology is a sophomore class. So at this point, a student that goes to physiology by the first time has already taken biology 1 and have taken chemistry 1. So now physiology is the one that brings up all these processes that integrate the cell, the molecules, the organs, the systems, and really is the course that allows the student to see the applicability in this particular cell of human physiology of a general biology class.
How would you like to be able to choose the color of the flower you'd like to grow? While this one looks nice, it may look better in blue, yellow, purple, maybe even polka dot. The point is that molecular biology deals with the structure of everything around us. You can even learn to manipulate genes, just as I've done with this pink flower. Heck, who knows? You might even be able to create a whole new species. On second thought, let's just stick with the flowers.
Biology is the study of life. Molecular biology is going to be looking at processes that occur within cells. And every week we're doing multiple experiments, and we use a whole variety of different techniques. So being able to do this stuff is really very, very useful. If you can walk into a lab and you can say, well, I've had experience making solutions, and I know what some of these procedures are, and I can follow a protocol, and I've done some of this stuff, it's a tremendous advantage.
The wonderful thing about biology is that it never just takes place inside of a classroom. And with field biology, that's always the case. Studying plants and organisms in their natural habitat is important to understanding how they thrive. And if you're a nature lover, then this class is definitely for you.
Field biology is the study of the natural history of California. So we study the climate, a little bit about geology, a little bit about the geography of California. And it's great because we get to take the students on three-day field trips. We go to the desert, we go to the coast, and we go to the Sierras. And we're out there camping and hiking around, and we're seeing all the things that we talked about in class. And they have a whole new appreciation of the world around them, and they start seeing the world differently.
And the botany class here at Moorpark even grows plants for a very special butterfly project that takes place at Edam, Moorpark's very own zoo.
Hi, this is the Butterfly Project, and the Butterfly Project is a cooperative effort with Moorpark students working with government, non-government, and nonprofit organizations to rear endangered butterflies. It's basically an ICU for endangered butterflies, and once we have a whole bunch of them, like you can see we have here, then we get to release them back to the wild. In the process, students are growing their CV, they're making contacts, and they are getting experience in conservation.
So, there you have it. Biology deals with practical life a lot more than what most people will believe. And taking biology your freshman and sophomore year at Moorpark College can change your life forever and show you those great career options you've been searching for. And even if the trek is too far to get here, or your schedule doesn't permit, biology classes are offered online at your convenience. You still have access to all the great experiments, just in the comfort of your own home.
Our non-majors biology class is being offered in a distance education format, and this allows students to take the class on their own time and their own schedule. For the lecture, they're able to avail themselves of it online, either interactively with me or in the archive format. For the laboratory experience, students buy a lab kit that they then use in the kitchen. They're doing the wet labs in the kitchen. And a number of students have chosen to get together with other students in the course, where on a weekend, 3 or 4 of them are doing the labs together. And that way they get the group experience, the collaborative experience that one would have in the traditional on-ground course.
Moorpark College even hosts a career day, where prestigious schools such as USC and UCLA come and recruit students right off of Moorpark's campus. And at only $20 a unit, you can't get much better than that. So start your career here, today, at Moorpark College.